been a great deal since Tinubu got into office, and things have been moving positively, drastically. This is 7th Division. Nigerian Army gets a new commander. The new general officer commanding GOC 7th Division and Commander Sector 1 Operation H.A. Adin Kai, Major General Peter Amala, has assumed the command of the division. The handing and taking over ceremony took place at the division's headquarters, Memalari Military Cantonment in Maiduguri, Borno State. Major General Peter Mala is taking over the command of the division from Major General Abdulsalam Abubakar, who is now the General Officer commanding 3 Division Nigerian Army and Commander Operation Safe Haven. The outgoing GOC in this valedictory address to troops of the division appreciated them for their effort, commitment, and charged them to support the division of the new GOC. He appreciated the Chief of Army Staff, Major General Taurid Lagbaja, for the opportunity given him to serve as the GOC 7th Division, while expressing his gratitude to the outgone theater commander, Major General is Ali, for the sustained strategic guidance. In his maiden address, Major General Peter Amala, who was the Commandant Depot Nigerian Army, congratulated the outgoing GOC for the operational successes and laudable infrastructural development recorded during his tour of duty. He called for all hands to be on deck so as to clear the remnants of terrorists within the sector's area of responsibility. And similarly, the Commander Infantry Corps Nigerian Army, Major General O.O. Oluyede, assumed the command as the 5th Commander Infantry Corps Nigerian Army. The handing and taking over ceremony took place at the headquarters Infantry Corps Center, Jaji, Kaduna State, Northwest Nigeria. Speaking during the event, the outgoing commander, who is now the Chief of Defense Staff, Major General Christopher Musa, expressed his appreciation to the Almighty God and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu, for finding him worthy to be appointed as the Chief of Defense Staff. Major General Musa further appreciated the officers and soldiers of the command for their support during his brief period as the Commander Infantry Corps of the Nigerian Army, and solicited the same level of support for his successor. He assured the Corps of his continuous support and enhancement of its interest. The new Commander, Major General O. Oluyede, expressed his appreciation to the outgoing commander for finding time to participate in the handing and taking over ceremony despite his busy schedules as the Chief of Defense Staff. And Major General Oluyede also appreciated the Chief of Army Staff, Major General Taurid Lagbaja, for finding him worthy to command one of the oldest corps in the Nigerian Army. He promised to work diligently to justify the confidence reposed in him by the Chief of Army Staff. The incoming commander acknowledged the accomplishment of his predecessor, vowing to take the corps to a greater height by making the welfare of the officers and soldiers of the corps a priority. Highlights of the event were signing of handing and taking over notes, decoration of the incoming commander with the corps land yard and insignia, handing of a command flag to the incoming commander, taking of the traditional arrowhead group photograph, quarter guard drills, and pleasantry handshake of the outgoing commander with officers and senior officers at the occasion. Wow, this is so very interesting. So very interesting. In the previous article, I would say Tinubu is trying to, curb insecurity, making sure that security of the country or the lives of its citizens is most paramount to his heart. And if there are other narratives that trucks loaded with ammunition are being, diverted from, I don't know where that's coming from, but from either from the port to east, or they said it was heading to Anambra. But in this article, which Major General Luyede has also appreciated the Chief of Army Staff, Major General Taoreed Lagbaja, for finding him worthy to command one of the oldest corps in the Nigerian Army. He also promised to work diligently to justify the confidence reposed in him by the COAS, Chief of Army Staff. The incoming commander acknowledged the accomplishment of his predecessor, vowing to take the corps to a greater height by making the welfare of the officers and soldiers of the corps a priority. Now, the event and the highlight of the event was signing off, handing, and taking over notes at the decoration of the incoming commander with the corps land yard and insignia. Handing of command flag to the incoming commander, taking of the traditional arrowhead group photograph, quarter guard dress, and a pleasantry handshake of the outgoing commander with officers and senior officers at that occasion. And in the meantime, the handing over and taking over ceremony took place at the division's headquarters, May Mallory Military Cantonment, Meduguri, Borno State. And the new General Officer commanding GOC 7 Division and Commander Sector 1 Operation Adenkai, Major General Peter Mala, has assumed the commander of the division. Assumption of office. Now, the outgoing GOC is a valedictory address to troops of the division, appreciated them for their efforts, commitment, and charged them to support the vision of the new General Officer Commander. And he appreciated the Chief of Army Staff, Major General Taoreed Lagbaja. In his maiden address, Major General Peter Mala, who was the commandant at Depot, Nigerian Army, congratulated the outgoing GOC for the operational successes and the laudable infrastructural development recorded during his tour of duty. Now, I believe with all this, it's a good thing for Buhari. Oh, sorry, Tinubu, because Buhari has been the chief of army staff was then that. Now Tinubu, as a Republican or a Democrat or a civilian or a government official, a politician, is assuming office, and now in every parastatus of the government, things have been, changing drastically from negative to positive, or I believe, and I think with the new IG, Inspector General of Police, also, demanding his own policy. I believe everything is working together for good for them that believe, and I believe Tinubu, in a nutshell, if he's been removed from office, there's so many things he fears about, being arrested, being, laid charge on, and there are so many count charge against Tinubu as it is. So that's why I believe he's trying to, bribe the Nigerian public and to make sure that everybody is carried along. Well, this is what I'm going to draw the curtain. I like the share views in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Thanks for listening and God bless you. Boom.